he latches on with all of the tentacles, and you see the crystal around his brow line glows bright and then cracks open, and his entire head cracks open and reveal a bunch of jagged teeth underneath, and it is going to munch, like literally eat your entire head. We're playing Draw Steel, the game where heroes and squid dudes never miss. We rejoin our heroes as they investigate a strange and foreboding voiceless talker lair, where the inhabitants have gone missing. During their search, they've found orcs with jelly eyes and a mysterious goop that tried to take over one of their minds. They now enter a deeper level of the tunnel system, where they meet a new guide and make disturbing discoveries. Join our devil heroes as they venture deeper into the cave of high weirdness. Yeah, you are now in this large chamber. You went through the narrow crevice, the tunnel, and now you're in this large chamber. You're up like one square above, and yeah, it looks like some kind of excavation site. With some kind of giant bone-like material in the middle of the chamber.
You gotta look at that bone.
I gotta take a look at that bone.
I'm gonna use my handle boner skill.
Yep. Of course. Of course.
That's not a skill.
I beg to differ.
Is that title? I missed that in the titles? Which echelon is that, huh?
That's the second echelon one, yeah. You gotta earn it. I don't want to tell you what the prerequisite is.
Cameron
It's
knows.
a title.
It's between me and Cameron.
God damn.
Sorry.
This is Bernie Sanders all over again. Jesus Christ.
Hey, lock it in. Come on, everyone, lock it in. Focus, all right?
We're supposed to be
heroes,
professional.
all right? We're professionals.
I kind of want to use I just want to examine the bone and see if I know what kind of creature it comes from. I've got history. I could loosely maybe tie it to.
Yeah, sure. Are you gonna, how close are you gonna get?
Where I am now.
Oh, okay.
It's a big bone. I can see it from here.
It is, yeah. Sure. Roll. Let me make you roll something. Ooh.
Damn.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
I know this bone inside and out.
Yeah. So you investigate it. You it looks like a really giant creature, but you just from how you've observed it, even from that distance, you're able to surmise that this was like a femur or another like a leg bone of some really tall creature, because of just how strong it is, how it's obviously been broken in several parts and then healed again. So you're looking at some kind of leg bone of a really large creature.
All right, I'll relay that to the rest of the party.
As you, Adam, as you get down the steps, everyone hears in their minds the following. You hear the floating. So these little things here. They are like floating light sources here in this chamber. And when, it would be Adam, as you walk down the steps, everyone hears in their minds, it says, "Welcome, Chosen One. Access granted. Would you like the others destroyed?"
No.
I'll just
No?
not right now, thank you.
Yeah, and they say, and they just kind of blink. They go from red back to their normal green, and they say, "Understood. Enjoy your stay."
Guys.
I
Did
don't think
anyone
we're
else
supposed to
just
be
do
here
that?
anymore. I was joking when I said I knew what I was talking about. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Guys, I think we should leave.
I'm just gonna go to Marcus and just be like, so what did you see when the goop was on you?
Listen, I saw some things. And
What things?
some bad things. I said that I don't think that we should be here.
Is it Trump's third term?
No. No, you
Why would you
little
speak that into
Aussie-
existence?
No,
Why would you do that?
Australian boy, you can't joke about that. You can't joke about that. G'day, mate. I'm gonna come down there, throw some shrimps on the barbie, and I'm gonna start talking hella shit about Australia next. You can't do that. You can't.
He's in the corner, just like, yeah. Watch the dumpster fire. Let me just make this worse.
That's exactly
Wild.
what it's like.
Wild. Is there a way for me to reach out to the voice and try to because we're here to talk to the voiceless talkers. Is there can I ask what are the masters of this house in?
Like you're asking where they are?
Yeah, because that's the original reason we're here, is to talk to the voiceless talkers to get those barrels. If I respond to the voice that was in our head, is there are the masters in? Can we speak to them?
They say, "Of course you can, chosen one."
Jesus. Okay.
He is the chosen one.
Apparently. I pulled the toy out of the cereal box, and all of a sudden I'm the chosen one.
Maybe ask them where they are right now. Where can they be located?
Odd that they would choose a wingless person.
Oh my god. Not you again with this wing superiority complex, Mazchna. Hey, what's your problem? Listen, I know you got wings, but you're not better than the rest of us.
Oh yeah, can you do this?
Okay, all right. Val, hold me back, Val. No, hold me back, hold me back.
What happens?
No, you gotta hold me back. I'm not actually gonna fight. I just need someone to hold me back.
I'll just very loosely put my hands on your shoulders. It's very visibly clear.
Get down, fight me, come on.
Can I offer you some vodka shots in this trying time?
This has gone off the rails so quickly. How did this happen?
I'll ask where the...
Hello.
Oh, sick. Do you want... Oh, actually, I misspoke. Do you want vodka or tequila? I should have said that which one I got.
Oh, vodka, definitely.
Okay, sick. Got a nice 10-year and hold sitting on. While I'm pouring out us vodka shots, I'm going to ask where the masters are and see if the voice can direct us.
They say, the voice says, "You know where the master is. North. In their chamber."
Interesting. Just out of curiosity, I do have the interrogate skill. I don't know if that works here, but do I get the vibe that the voice is saying literally north on this map, or north meaning up?
North on this map.
Okay.
There are many other areas to explore here. In your domain.
Can you give me a tour? I seem to have forgotten what I own.
Your friend doesn't need to try and hide. We can see him.
Marcus, they can see you.
Shit. I had my cloak on and everything. Fuck.
It's a very nice cloak.
This thing is creeping me out now. I don't know. Hey, voice. Am I also the chosen one?
The voice speaks to to Adam and says, "No, that creature is not the chosen one."
Apparently, you're not the
Says-
chosen one.
Shit.
Don't know what I did to deserve this, but here we are.
Yeah, ask it how one becomes chosen.
I'll relay that to the voice.
The master likes the cut of your jib, Adam, Meric.
What?
It's Hal. I'm sorry. I cannot do that, Dave.
I like the cut of your jib too much, Dave.
Yeah, one of these
okay.
lights goes over to you, like this one over here, and it's made of like this strange substance with something inside of it. It's not quite like the slime that you've seen, but it is it's like a different color a little bit, and it goes over to you and forms into a face.
Interesting.
The master
Is
and
it
I
like-
saw you from across the room. We really like your vibe.
Is the face
What the
like?
heck?
Is it featureless or is it like kind of like a smooth mask?
Like a smooth mask. It's not quite like it's just eyes, nose, mouth. You
Oh,
know,
like
and
a mirror.
it's
Yeah,
kind
mirror on the wall.
kind of like a mirror. Yeah.
I'll look at it and be like, "Give me a tour. I seem to have forgotten what I own in this place."
It says, "I like your face," and then it goes on and floats southward. Would you like to see the pods?
Yes, I would love to.
Floats down here. And this
Hey,
thing is-
I don't mean to interrupt or anything, but do you know what's going on here?
Fuck
Adam?
no.
Okay, this might be bad then. If they think it's someone else that's not you, should we be doing this?
I'll shrug and kind of look at. I'm like, I don't know. We're here to talk to them. I don't know what this other stuff is.
I'm just used to like sneaking around and like espionage. So this is just walking through
Yeah.
the front door. I don't.
I think this is a
Weird.
person who is like, here. I've known you for 8 seconds. Here, have my house key. Like, enjoy. It's like, wait.
There is no key to this.
Yeah, this is weird.
cave.
Yeah, this is weird.
The pods are north. That is the study. It's floating over here and right in here in this chamber. And one brings you into this chamber. You see that there are 6 pod-like little beds. Like they look like beds, pretty much, with like very strangely organic lids on them that are semi-transparent.
I've played this game before. We do not want those tadpoles in.
No, it's okay. There's no sphincters that we have to walk through. It's fine.
Would you like to see the sphincter?
Okay, man, come on. I mean, come on.
Holy
That's not
shit.
on us.
Okay.
That's a question that I hear
I was
quite
gonna say, that's
often,
not-
actually.
It's been more than 5 minutes. I think it's fine now.
Let the record,
Yeah.
the record show. I didn't ask that.
Someone said
I'll
sphincter, and I got
I'll
carried
ask
away.
I'll ask the mask. Sure. Who's in here?
Well, would you like me to explain the pods, or would you like to see the sphincter?
The pods, if you
Yes.
could.
The pods. Here are our testing pods. As you can see, and it floats over to the one in the north. And it... Pull yourself together, John.
Sorry. I'm just gonna mute myself.
You said you wanted it to be weirder, so I made it weirder.
You did. It's great.
Much weirder.
And you broke John. Are you happy now? Is there this pod has like an organic surface, right?
Yeah, it has like an organic surface that almost looks like a liquid version of like a fingernail.
Oh God,
Yeah.
this is giving me very like Matrix vibes. And I hate it.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Matrix, yeah. And the other ones in the chamber, the other 5, seem to be empty. But this one, there's someone in there.
I'll ask the mask if it can show me without disturbing whatever's sleeping in there.
You see that there was at one point like a almost like something obscuring, some kind of like fog obscuring the figure inside, and then once you say that, it undoes the fog clears, and you see that it is a wood elf with purple skin and hair, and they look to be unconscious.
They have any identifiable markings? Like, could they have been from the city?
Yeah, they're wearing like normal clothing that you would find in Black Bottom. Yeah.
What was the intention of locking this one away? I'll ask the mask.
Experimentation.
For what end?
To create the superior being.
Interesting.
The old masters liked to test on them. The new master really likes to test on them.
How long has the new master been the new master?
Several Gorples.
Oh, fuck me.
It would say, it would give more of a precise, it wouldn't say several, it would say 6.7 Gorples.
What is the Kalian conversion of Gorples to metric?
Calculating. Could you please repeat the question? I didn't quite get that.
Oh God. So it's been a minute. I wouldn't know anything about this. What am I saying? I guess I have lore, criminal underworld, or monsters. I don't know if that's enough to know the. Okay. Can I try to make a monster check to see if I can know
what a Gorple is?
Yeah, like what the conversion would be to like days, months, years, etc.
I don't think you would know. Sorry.
Okay. I'll look back at the group. I don't think we should tamper with these things for the moment. But what do you guys think?
I mean, we're here to talk to the voiceless talkers. I don't see any around here.
Fair. I'll head out, I guess. I'll motion to the mask and like nudge or like nod to everyone else. It'll be like, okay, we should head to where the master is, wherever north was.
This one still lives if you would like to experiment on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we gonna keep this person in there? Like, are we just like leaving this elf person?
They are in a lot of pain.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I'm worried that they'll be in more immediate danger if we can't get them out, because we're deep in this space now. I don't know if we can get them out without risking like, the eye goo.
Did the Lord of Leavings give us any information about what previous parties had gone through? Do we know if a Wood Elf was in one of them?
I don't think a Wood Elf was mentioned, because I remember, I think he did give us specifics.
Yeah, he said that there were some humans that were in there, and a fleet of dragon knights. You saw one of those,
right?
And but then you also ran into orcs, and they didn't. And the Lord of Leavings didn't mention any orcs.
Okay.
So it could have been. He also said that they were trying to make more inroads with the locals.
Okay. Cool. Do we let him out or not?
I think we should try to get this person out of here.
I'm just worried that we can't like help them, because like I don't know how much time we have to get them out.
Ask the voice who the elf is.
I'll do that. I'll ask the elf or voice who the elf is.
A name was not given. It is test subject 4642. A.
Also, if he said there was 6, there's whoever the master is probably is 6 years. Then they've gone through
I
that
really
many.
hope that it's not incremental name based and that it's randomly named.
It is
'cause that's a lot
incremental.
of people. Okay, all right.
We have been
How can you
very
even hear
busy.
me? I can't even.
Over how many Gorples have you done that?
Yeah,
done that
how many
level of
Gorples?
experimentation?
Yeah.
Approximately 17 Gorples since we landed here in Ord's world.
I wonder if they go off of solar cycles or they go off of like galactic revolutions.
Yes.
I'm very down to let the person out. I'm just not sure what will happen when they get released.
Because
Oh,
of
no.
my features, I have the escape artist, and so I'm able to like get out of bonds and restrictions and stuff. Would that help me at all with trying to get them out of this pod?
I'll give you an edge to try and They don't
I
seem
think-
to, well, they don't seem to be very restrained. The big hurdle is that the lid is closed. But you don't
I
see
think
really it's a very biological, organic type of pod. You don't see a traditional lock on there.
yeah. So I think Adam could just ask for it to be opened.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Can I walk up and like touch the giant fingernail and ask for the voice to open this?
Sure. Yeah.
Or
Yeah. You want to
for
walk up to it?
experimentation? I
You want to
guess.
walk up to it?
Yeah.
What if being the chosen ones means that you're the next test subject?
Well, we da da da. Oh, was it the da 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 da? We'll be right back.
Our sponsor this week is the Raiders of Ivy Watch adventure by Lookout Behind You Studios. After reading a draft of this adventure, I'm really looking forward to running it. It reads like an action movie packed with intrigue and mystery. What starts as a simple protection job escalates into saving a town from lizard folk, undead, and hawk lords, with tons of opportunities for role-playing in between, such as negotiations and montage tests. After that, the heroes are thrown into a mystery revolving around a knight's order and kidnapped villagers. And if your heroes survive the adventure, there's custom treasures and titles waiting for them. They've even included guides for each encounter, so you look like a tactical genius in front of your players. The adventure is on Backerkit right now and lasts until July 3rd. They're looking to raise funds for cover art and testing, and they already have. They funded in about 4 days, and I can see why. People really believe in this project. You can support the campaign by following the link in the description. Yeah, if you can touch it, yeah, but remember that it is not like a fingernail. It is like a liquid fingernail. I really want that image in your brain. You know, I
Thank
wouldn't
you
want to.
so much for that.
Yeah, well, I want to make sure everyone's on the same page. So yeah, the liquid fingernail, you can touch it, and you sort of there's like ripples wherever you touch, and your guide, the face will ask, "Would you like me to open it?"
Yes, please.
And you feel, it's hard to tell, but you feel a smile. You feel it like smiling at you. And then it, with this very goopy, like wet sound, it opens. And the Woad Elf instantly wakes up. And is in like a panic.
Easy.
Where am I?
Somewhere that you're not going to be shortly. Don't you worry. We'll get you out of here. What's your name?
My name is, and you see that their eye starts to balloon out
Ugh.
and expand. Yeah, just like a big bubble, and it then pops and
Ugh.
gets all over both Marcus and Adam, and then they fall to the ground. Their leg buckles under them, snapping at the shin halfway up, and then they just splash onto the ground, and they are the goop.
The goop. That was the goop that.
Yeah.
I'll reach out with my mind and be like, what was the result of this experimentation? Because I think I broke it.
I think Marcus might throw up.
You throw open the goop.
Do it over there. Do it over there.
I'll throw up next to Mazchna. There we go. I'm gonna back up. This is gross. Oh.
What was the result of this experiment? Was this successful, or did we interrupt the baking process, as it were?
The experiment was successful.
Were they supposed to be removed from the pod, or are they now goo? They're now material.
Yes, they are now goo.
Okay, so these things.
What is the purpose of the goo?
To further the Master's vision, his power.
I pour some of the water from my tank onto the goo.
Oh, I have a question, Cameron.
Hold on. Yeah. The light goes red, and it says,
Make that creature stop, or they will become goo.
Mazchna, stop. Mazchna, stop. In the name that all that is holy.
They're gonna goo you.
I gotta goo her, yeah.
Does that specimen want to be goo?
Not yet.
What?
I don't know how to make this thing happy.
You?
I don't know how to make this thing happy.
I'm backing up more. I'm backing out of the room.
all right, Marcus, you had a question.
Yeah, when I touched the goo and it went around my eyes and I saw that vision and that like fear just to like leave and get out of here, is the goo that I touched like someone who was experimented on and like that was their last bit of sentience, like saying like get out of here, it'll happen, like this will happen to you too. Like is that what it was?
I mean, that's up to you to determine. I couldn't possibly give you any information like that.
Because it's kind of horrifying if that's the case. Because then that means that they're still alive, kind of, or part of them are. But then why were they? Oh, this is weird. Why were they with the orcs?
I'm getting.
I think the orcs just accidentally got the goo on them. They touched it, and then it went in their eyes.
Why are they hostile?
I'm also getting weird flood vibes, so I'm wondering if this is just like a disease. This is how the disease spreads.
I'm
I
gonna
wonder
get
if I could
shotguns,
try
guys.
communicating with, or I wonder if one of us could try communicating with the goo.
I can try. Can I touch the goo and like I guess reach out with whatever this weird face is speaking to me and see what the goo does?
Okay, so you want to touch the goo?
Sure.
Okay, what are you touching it with?
My index finger.
Okay. Yeah, it sort of it latches onto your hand, but very gently. And when it does, you can see through your hand. You can see like your skeleton, all of the bones in your hand. You can see it as the goo moves. You can see all the muscles and tendons and all that stuff, all your veins and everything. And yeah, you can see like your fingernails starting to grow there. Is it calcium that's building up there? It's like they're it's like you're just like an X-ray, except way more detailed.
Do I feel any adverse effects? Is it like a numbing kind of feeling?
There's like a little numbing, yeah, sure. But it's like a numbing and a tingling and that kind of stuff. But it after a while it just kind of falls back down and pools in that area. And you feel when it does that, you do feel like sadness and then fear, and then that kind of goes away, and then it falls to the ground.
Interesting. I'll take one of my available vials that I have and just cork some of the goo.
Why are you taking the goo?
The master wants to expand with this stuff, correct?
Correct.
I don't think the goo is going to move on its own, unless it can.
The goo can move very fast.
Show me.
The goo on the ground that once was that woad elf goes right up to the ceiling and starts creating almost like an upside down river, and it flows through this chamber and out through the passage, and darts through this other larger chamber, darts away.
Oh wow!
Impressive.
That goo must be trained, must be programmed, initiated.
How about we have it, if you can, how about we have it follow us to the masters to see what the fruits of their experimentation have wrought?
I think Marcus is getting more and more bothered by Adam's communicating with this thing, kind of getting more freaked out. And eventually he'll just be like, Adam, come on, man, let's get out of here. Enough with this already.
It sounds prudent. I'll follow.
This is freaking me out.
Should we check out the study?
Yes. What's in the study?
When you move into this area, this other light takes over the narration and the tour guide. This study, and it projects a bunch of strange symbols and characters on the walls all around you.
This study was designed to excavate the bone of the old one.
What?
The old one.
The old one.
It sounds like it's some kind of god or something.
Yeah.
The ancient one. The one from beyond our time.
Guys, we found Cthulhu.
Yeah,
It is not Cthulhu.
Cthulhu's femur.
Do they have I'll ask the voice if it has a tome of the currents, I guess, excavations they've done so far? If they have a record?
Yeah, they show the symbols all change and show, different symbols of the same language.
Do you have a physical book?
Why would we need a physical book?
Got these nailing these questions. That's a good point. Interesting. How far along are you from freeing the old one?
We don't want to free it.
Do you want to goo it?
It has already been gooed.
Well,
Would you like to see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Again, you see a slight smile in the face.
This way.
The other one has taken over again and is in this other corridor and starts floating through the first chamber.
Where's the face going?
It stops here.
Which path would you like to go? I can show you all areas of your domain.
What's left? Or what's left to sorry, what's left to show? My bad.
There is more of the goo to the right. There is less of the goo to the left.
And the master?
Both paths lead to the master.
Okay. I'll go to the right.
Good choice.
Another smile.
Ugh.
I don't like anything.
Remember when we were bitching about how it's not weird enough?
I will say this is not weird. This is creepy. This is so creepy. I hate it.
As you see, there is more goo here.
This is goo?
This is goo.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking to you. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Val, where are you going?
Just exploring the goo.
I'll head up north as well. Just kind of taking in. Does the goo react? Is it just like smooth gelatin? Just not moving at all?
We got
It's kind
frozen.
of- yeah,
Gadget's
it's-
about to start.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's kind
oh,
of flowing a little
no.
bit. It's flowing just a tiny bit. And Marcus, what are you doing? Describe what you're doing over there, away from everyone else.
Well, I'm very hesitant to do anything. I'm kind of like slowly following along, but I'm constantly looking back and like watching our six. And yeah, by the time I look around, I notice that like most of the party's ahead of me, and I'm like, oh shit! I start trying to run to catch up to them.
Okay, as you start to run, you feel something on your back. You feel something tugging at you.
Is it wings? Is this how we get wings?
Yes, this is exactly how you get wings, Marcus.
Eat that, Mazchna.
Yeah, this is how you get wings. Well, rather, this is how you fly. It's a different type of flight,
I
though.
feel something on my back.
Yeah, you feel something on your back, and when you look when you turn to look at it, you notice that it's like these black tendrils that are sprouting out of the rocks, and they grab onto you. And what I will need from you is a might test, please.
Okay. Wow.
Beautiful.
Let's
Beautiful.
go.
Beautiful. No problem whatsoever. So, they grab onto you and they attempt to move you. They try to like pull you into the wall, but you are a fury and you're able to resist it. And as you like scream out to the others, more of these tendrils sprout out of the wall.
Yeah, I can barely see Mazchna like leaving my eyesight, and I'm like, wait, Mazchna, come back! I regret everything I said about you and your wings. Help me! I'm getting attacked. Save me!
And we come back and I'll be like, abort. Computer, stop. What are you doing?
Computer.
Yeah, sure. You see that this new line that I've plopped down, that is all tendrils, and it's now a wall that's blocking you from the rest of the party. And Mazchna, I need you as well to make a might test, please. As these tendrils start to crawl out and grab hold of you. Oh,
Whoa!
we'll take the first one. Oh, I see a few 10s. I see a couple of 1s. Oh, okay. A 10 and a 1 and a 10 and a 2. Nice. So 14. What does that get you? Okay. Tier 2. Nice. So you are slid 5 squares.
Whoa.
Ignoring stability.
Whoa.
You're slid over there. You're not restrained. That's only if you get a tier 1. And just kind of moved over there. And you hear the goop. The goo starts to sing slightly, like this high-pitched, shrill sound.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Yeah, just like that.
I can't stop this feeling
Deep inside of
me.
I have to mute all of that.
You just don't realize what you
do to me when you goo me in your arms so tight and let me know everything's alright.
I'm hooked on a feeling.
Gooped on a feeling.
I'm gooped on a feeling, yeah. Coming to you from the band Cave of High Weirdness, their second album, Gooped on a Feeling.
So proud they're
Touring, they're coming to Rock Bottom. They're coming to Black Bottom.
They're going to the rock bottom, all right. So
they're at Rock Bottom in Black Bottom.
Yeah. So so
that's an episode though.
yeah. So you see that these tendrils block your path here, and then behind you, Marcus, you see the tendrils that grabbed onto you. They got mad, and so they blocked your escape.
Adam, are you going to ask what's happening?
Sorry, I was waiting for.
I ready myself. I take out my 2 hook swords and I'll run back to back with Mazchna.
Computer, what are you doing?
Don't you want your friends dead? They must be goo.
No, they have uses right now. Still, they haven't outdone their uses yet.
What is their purpose if not for testing?
There are others who will be more conducive to testing. These ones are not good testing material.
Can you make a presence-based roll?
Sure. Is this using the lie skill?
Sure, yeah. Seem like you're lying.
This is a +2 to this.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So 13.
tier 1. Oh, no. Okay. Tier 2.
Yeah, it says in your mind.
Are you certain, Adam?
Absolutely.
Then we will release them.
And the walls, the tendrils, part. And you're all back together again, see? Nothing bad happened
Okay.
at all.
Like nothing happened.
Which one should be tested first?
There's one coming about an hour from now. They would be the best tester.
Adam, give me one reason not to dump all the water in here like a depth charge.
I feel like that's being like, give me one reason not to light a match in a gas station. Like,
Yeah, but we know that we know that the goo retreats at even just a little bit of water.
Yeah, where does it go? Interesting.
I don't have a good reason for you, for and against, because I don't know.
Should we just keep that option up our sleeves and see if we can find the master? I feel like all of this leads back to the master, and if we can kill him, then the goo is powerless, doesn't have direction.
Unless he ultrons himself and just creates multiple copies.
Ugh.
I have no convincing reason, Mazchna, for and against, so I'm going to continue forward, and I trust your judgment.
WWMD.
All right, I will refrain from dumping all the water.
How do we get across here?
Jump?
Jump.
Oh, yeah.
Can you not fly?
Rub it in, okay.
Pelvis.
I know
What
this
is it?
map, and I fucking hate you. Cameron, I know
What,
it's...
me?
Oh, God.
You
Oh,
see
no.
before you that there are a bunch more bones that look very Cthulhu-like, and in the goo ahead of you, you see that there is some long, sort of cylindrical, organic thing is pulsating and moving and writhing around under the surface of the goo.
Take us to the master, I guess, or let us get to the master, I'll say to the face.
Would you like to see your retainer? Meet your retainer?
Sure.
Another smile.
Not fond of how happy we're making this thing.
I feel like we're flies and there's like advertisements that are like giant spider web ahead, get eaten for free, and we're just like, oh, okay, cool. So like, which exit is it? That's cool. Okay. Oh yeah, the giant spider web. Okay, so that's like we take a right off of this road. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll take a right off of this road. What are we doing? What are we doing?
You see him actually. You see that there's this voiceless talker not far away from you. It is floating above this giant uninterrupted bone here, with several of those tendrils coming out of the the wall area of it.
Oh, hello. Oh, he looks so cool.
So yeah, he floats above all these bones and he's looking out, surveying something to the south.
Should I approach and just yell, "What's up?" Like, I'm a little nervous.
Would you like to inform it of your presence?
I can't. Like, I'll look at the rest of the party and just like have the like, what the hell do I do? And just like like arms up in the air, just like I don't know what to do.
Well,
We were told that the person who was here was a
voiceless talker.
yeah, voiceless talker. But we're definitely thinking that this like should we sneak attack? Should we take them out? I think these are bad people. Like I think they're experimenting.
Yeah.
Val and Adam, could you please make do you have alertness as a skill?
Yes.
Okay, Val, can you make an alertness test, please, for me?
Yep.
Yeah.
You have an edge because you're in my presence.
Oh, I didn't need it.
Nice.
Yo.
Nice.
Couldn't
Yeah.
be higher.
Incredible
Ooh.
roll. Incredible roll. So, you notice something horrifying. You notice that the around its brow line, there is more goo.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. The goo has control of the voiceless talker. The voiceless talker is not in charge. This is not the master.
All right,
He's probably
idea.
not alone.
All right, idea. I fill up my mouth with the water, fly up to him, and spit it in his face.
Well, that's just rude.
Yeah, but that would get the goo off of him.
That's true.
Why? Wait, but I don't know. I'm sympathetic towards the goo, honestly. I think the I'm feeling bad for the goo because apparently this person's luring these people in, destroying them and turning them into goo, and then using that goo to control other people.
But the first lot of goo was the ancient one. So and this voiceless talker seems to be under control the same way the Dragon Knights and the Orcs were. So is it really like, you know, they were maybe trying to do some experimentation and then the ancient one's power took over?
Yeah.
Either way.
Mazchna, I mean, if you want to give that a go, like I think it's either that or throw down.
Agreed.
I'm up for either.
Can I try to when Mazchna is making her way over there? Can I try to sneak kind of closer?
I can also have a portal to get you out of there quicker if you need, Mazchna.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I'll probably what I will do if you can sneak if you want, Marcus, and we can do that first if you want to do that. But I was thinking if I open a portal and then another one, I think they have to be a square. They can only be up to a square above the ground. I don't think I can do it at face height.
Let's
But then you could you could basically just get straight in there and out there before they have a chance to react.
Yeah.
Yeah, a height of no more than 1 square above the ground. So I can get, if he's floating 3 up, I can get you 1 square above, so you only got to move 2 squares.
And I can just appear on the square above the portal too. So then, yeah.
Okay, and then it's just 1 square. Okay.
Yeah.
So Marcus, what were you gonna do?
I was just gonna try to sneak closer just for backup.
Okay. Well, we could do those 2 things at once then.
Yeah, I don't want to get right up in its face, but kind of sneak up, kind of right here.
Yeah.
Marcus, can you make a sneak test?
Sneak?
Yeah, sneak.
I'm on it.
Yeah. And then probably at the same time that's happening, we'll resolve the portal spinning thing.
Tier 3.
Nice. Yeah, tier 3. You move like a ninja through this area, and you stop. You climb over that bone there, and when you touch it, you are given a horrible vision.
Ah, another vision. Oh.
Yeah. You see... Actually, let's go to Secret Chat.
Oh no,
God.
no! I
You're
promise I'll
going
be
to the
good.
principal's office.
No.
So, this will be quick. All you see is your view is like you're seeing the world upside down, and you see that it's this cave system, but it's not illuminated by all the goo anymore. And you see you're following like close behind this this dwarf who is clad in like shining armor. And is sort of but very disheveled shining armor. You see that some of it's eroded away, seemingly by acid, and you see that the dwarf is in a panic, looking up, looking around, looking everywhere, and every time that it looks towards you, you stop, and you feel yourself ripple with excitement. And then the dwarf stops for a second, it downs a potion, seems to heal up, and curses to themselves, and then keeps running, and you keep following stealthily, very, very stealthily, and you the dwarf gets to one part of the tunnel, looks around, is completely lost, and starts to like have a moment and cry, and then
Do I see the bones in here? Like, is it this cave that we're in right now, except for there's no goo, or is it just a cave that is similar to this cave?
It is this cave, from what you can tell, and it all looks the same except no goo.
No goo.
And no goo anywhere else. And then the last thing you see is standing in the spot where you are standing now, just above that bone. This goo, you latch yourself on to this dwarf, and you have this great feeling in your body. You're feeling like you are on top of the world, like you're mastering some creature, like you are absorbing all of their intellect, all of their knowledge. You see their entire life flash before their eyes, in their brain, like they are, they're a young dwarf. They are with their parents. They're learning how to walk. The memories that they haven't thought of, or that are unlocked in an instant, and all leading up to them going through this cave system with a party of other heroes, and then finally their death and their ascension. And that's the word that you keep hearing, or keep feeling, like you have risen above such a lesser being, and now you are part of the collective. You are part of the mire. And then this all happens in
a blink.
In a blink, and then you're back.
Okay, I think I want to react, but in general,
okay,
my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Marcus, as he's kind of like, stepping over this bone, suddenly he just freezes. And you see him kind of like stumble back a little bit, and eventually just like his butt sits on the ground, and he looks like dazed and confused. Like his eyes are just kind of blinking wide, and he's looking around.
Okay. We did kind of say that we were going to be the distraction to help him sneak, so should our thing be resolving at the same time as his vision, and we don't know that happened, Mazchna?
Yeah, let's do this. I fill my mouth with the water.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I open a portal, one square just like directly kind of below him, and then Mazchna comes through, uses the square above, so he's basically just needs to fly on square.
Yep.
And he spits the water in his face.
Whoa, there's a brains over here.
Oh, you saw those. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so you, Mazchna, you get all the way over there. You splash. You teleport up there. It looks super cool. You splash water in his face, and you see in an instant that this goo crystallizes around and now looks like a Time Raider's eye crystals all the way around. And you feel this terrible weight in your mind pressing down on you from this creature. And it's going to be initiative.
Hey, what the heck are these little brain guys?
Yeah, those little brain guys kind of floating in there, yeah.
Oh, that's Craig. That's Gerald. That's Cameron. That's
all their names, yeah.
Margaret.
Are they all named something that starts with C? Oh, gee.
I love that
Gerald.
on the art, I just see the word killer next to them, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, this is not
Killer.
good.
Yeah. Mazchna, come back.
It's okay. Fear is the mind killer. I can't do the Dune. Ah.
Oh my goodness, someone was so
nice.
quick on that. Oh, there we
Nice.
go.
Nice.
Finger on the trigger.
Huge.
I'll get it next time, I'm sure.
Yeah, so Cameron, just before we kick off, there'll be a
Yep.
portal here and here.
Alright, I would like to go first so I can mark and get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, this voiceless talker with the crystal eyes now looks at you, Mazchna, and is kind of laughing.
Physically or psionically?
Psionically, yeah.
I don't know which would have been worse.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Bonus, what the
Mark.
hell?
Or, I'm sorry.
Bonus action.
Huh?
Maneuver.
What in the D&D?
Yikes.
Strike one.
That's a little.
Wow.
That's a little cringe, don't
You
you
know
think,
what,
Renee?
Renee, you're not allowed here anymore. We're kicking you out.
Bonus action. Yikes.
It's like when I call a site of grace in Elden Ring a bonfire, and my mates are like, "No, that's not what it is." And I'm like, "It's the same. Whatever. Okay, all right. Statue, site of grace, bonfire. I don't know."
It's a little problematic, I think. A little problematic.
I will be. This will come up in therapy.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
so yeah, I will maneuver, mark them, and fly. Is this ceiling higher than it was previously?
Nope, it's still 4.
Oh, okay, so there's no way for me to get above them.
No.
Oh yeah, I'll hit them with a fancy footwork then.
In the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy wing work.
Yeah, it's fancy wing work. I love it. Kill him.
Yikes. Oh, okay, still tier 2.
Oh, and he has
Yeah,
stability
good question.
too.
You can't move him
Yeah.
anywhere.
Alright, so yeah, I will fly down and tap the portal and bamf back over here.
Yeah, what does that look like? What does fancy footwork look like, or fancy wing work in the sky? And I guess this voiceless talker, what does that look like?
So I spit the water out in his face. There's still water dripping from my mouth. So I wipe it off, and then I just slash upwards at him, and then I kick off from him to fall back into the portal.
Okay, and is that your turn, or do you still have your?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I was gonna move over here. So can you move me? Oh wait, yeah.
There?
we go. And yeah, back on the ground too.
Okay. Well, you know who's gonna go. The voiceless talker, evolutionist.
Ooh.
Oh.
The evolutionist.
Yeah.
Is his name down?
What?
Is his name Darwin?
Yeah, his name's Darwin. He doesn't have a name anymore, actually.
Bill Nye, funnily enough.
I have a joke about American education systems, but it's too depressing, so I'm just gonna.
And none of the
I'd be
Americans
more
would
scared
understand either, because we don't have reading comprehension skills.
I'd be more scared of the voiceless talker creationist.
Yep, there we go. That's it. Okay, you read my mind. Yep, there we go.
He looks at
Hey,
you.
Renee,
Have you
can
ever
we
gone
be
to
friends?
church?
Can we be
Yeah.
friends now? Okay, cool. We're
Yeah.
friends.
We already are.
I only play D&D.
Okay,
with my
what you gonna do?
enemies.
What are you playing?
That's why I play Draw Steel with my friends. See, you thought
There
I
we go.
slipped up, but I didn't.
There it is.
What's this evolutionist doing? Is he just sitting on his booty, just picking his boogers with his freaking tentacles and being a little loser?
He's cleaning like a fly. Just like.
Yeah, he's rubbing his little tiny tentacles together like a little fruit fly. I love when flies do that. They look so polite.
Like, it looks like a tasty morsel.
I always see them as kind of like Mr. Burns. Just.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh,
That's
God.
what his tentacles are doing the whole time.
He's gonna blast you.
Me?
He's
Okay.
gonna use his maneuver. No, he's not. He can't do that. He's gonna double move, actually. He's gonna
Oh.
double move, and he's gonna move for another 5. Yeah. Fuckers. He's gonna move right there.
Yeah, I am kind of like huddled over next to this bone. My head is in my hands. And when I see Mazchna, I have like a look of panic in my eyes. I say, "We need to find him." No, I killed him. I think there was someone here. I can't remember.
Yeah, and when you say that, the voiceless talker says in your mind, "And you will join them once again."
Yeah, the drill sergeant in me shouts to Marcus, "We don't have time for your namby-pamby mental health check-in. Get to work!"
Amazing. So, which one do you think I should do?
Well, I mean, take him out to dinner.
Do you? Want,
Yeah, I
do you
mean,
want,
yeah,
Do you want my
consent and
advice as a? Do you want my advice as a director or a player?
Just as a
Do you want
friend.
my advice as a friend or as a romantic partner?
Sorry, I don't speak French.
I will be your romance partner.
All right, I guess we're just gonna do the 3 bursts. We're gonna do brainstorm, because y'all need some brains.
That's a great card. What is it, like a 2 cost?
It's a-
Instant.
It's a
Draw
2-cost
4
instant.
cards.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
And you get to
pretty
tap
sure
one.
Brain Geyser is Brain Geyser. I forget.
Okay, so you're gonna get brainstormed. It's gonna be like the Jimmy Neutron thing, Brain Blast.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's 1 cost
Brain Geyser's
instant. Damn.
It's a villain action, actually.
Ah,
So take this.
act- Just
I
remember
don't
that
like when you
next
use
action
malice.
happen at the
I
end of
want you to.
someone's turn?
Whoa! Hey, chill. Woo.
You each take 7 lightning damage as he moves. He hovers towards you all, and then just blasts you both with lightning coming from his brain, and it looks cool as hell.
Thank you for the essence.
Oh, how dare you!
Oh yeah, thank you for the essence. By the way, I get 2 rage.
And by the way, now that I have that, you see a like this kind of like purple mist start to exude from Val, and the area of effect around me is like 3 squares, and anyone 3 squares around me is concealed. Any of my allies.
Cool.
Whoa.
That's dope. What the hell is it?
Yeah.
Can I?
It's war. Sorry, it's my mantle of essence. It's called Veiling Bed. So while you have 3 or more essence and aren't dying, you exude an aura of magic. The area of effect is equal to your reason score. The area is concealment for you and your allies.
That's a good mantle as far
He's
as
just-
mantles go. It's
he's-
a good one.
He's just sweating dark matter.
All right, that was. Oh, I guess he has a maneuver. Ooh, now he can use. Well, no, he already used his villain action, so I guess he's done. Your turn, fools.
I don't think this is tied to any maneuver or action, but because of my primordial attunement, when he uses that lightning, can I get a sense? It says you can detect if a creature is weak or immune to elemental power. 10 squares away from you has any immunity or weaknesses to acid, cold, corruption, fire, lightning, or poison. You know if it has an immunity or weakness and specific damage type that applies to it. But it doesn't say it costs me anything. So would I just be able to know?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
You don't know the exact amount. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't think it says you learn the exact amount.
Okay. These are psionic, psychic beings. And you can tell, you go through, like, you see this vision, you experience what you have experienced, and your mind clears just enough to piece together, hey, this thing probably has psychic damage immunity of some kind.
Oh, well, thanks for that information. I don't, it's just for acid, cold, corruption, fire, lightning, poison, or sonic, but I'll take the free...
Oh, yeah. You didn't hear that. Your mind is still foggy. Sorry.
Okay,
Whoops.
but nothing elemental.
Spoilers. Yeah, no, nothing elemental.
Okay.
Just brainy.
I mean, I can go and try to... Oh, he's flying.
I think you have enough might to jump up to him and hit him.
Yeah, I can't jump up to him. It just sounds a little silly.
I can also. Well, actually, no. No, I can't. I was like, I have maybe next turn I can use an ability that can make him prone and can't stand.
Because that sounds good. You can do it now. I'd let you go.
I can try and slow him, but it's going to depend what his reason is, which is probably high.
Oh,
if it's all right with you, I think I'll try to go ahead and go and just hit him.
Go for it.
All right.
Also, just letting everyone know if his flight has the hover keyword, which I assume it does, given the nature of this creature. Cool.
I'm angry.
Knocking them prone won't make them fall.
Oh, so if I apply if I daze it, would it fall?
No, dazing just prevents them, makes it so they can only take an action or a maneuver on their turn, not both.
Well, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna try to do my version of a brutal slam, which is like a brutal hook. As I take out my hook swords, I'm going to jump into the air and try stabbing through his leg and sliding him down. So let's target him. I am going to. My tail's also going to be flailing around like crazy, and I'm not gonna use Primordial Strike. He's marked already. Nice.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I just have an edge. I'm gonna go. Big money. No. Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, incredible. All right. So he has stability. How much?
He should have stability 3, but it was not properly put in there. But we'll run with stability 2.
Okay, stability 2. Okay, so I push 4, or actually, so I can slide 4, but stability 2. So I'm gonna slide him 2 squares down. I'm gonna move him right here and down 2.
You can only bring them down if the slide has the vertical keyword.
Interesting. If the slide
But
has the
I will use my triggered action to give you 2 surges, and I can spend. Ooh. And I can spend 1 focus to deal an extra 6 damage to that as well.
Perfect. I do have my maneuver. I think I'm going to take a moment, kind of snapping out of this vision that I've had, and I'm going to kind of take in a deep breath, and I'm going to use my Steelbreaker stance. So it's a maneuver, and I gain 20 temporary stamina.
Oh, dang.
Boom. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, look at that health bar.
Yeah.
Looks awesome.
And then I'll move right here. Yeah. Right here.
Okay.
All right. I think that's my turn.
Cool. You ready to die?
Do you want to move away from the goo?
Yeah, I'll move one down, I suppose.
Goo's sad. These guys just move into position. Your turn again.
We could. We're very close to Goo here, so should we like be trying to get back to the center
Probably.
where he was? Because I could just go through my portal and then try and take on these ones because they haven't gone yet.
That sounds good. I can also
Sure.
go if we want to set up more damage on the voiceless talker.
Yeah, either or. We're gonna do damage first. I mean, he's already gone, so we've got like just the one other set, which they can't use my portal. They're probably gonna have to double move to get close to us.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to do your thing first, then I can go later.
Sure thing. Doodle 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 doo. Two. Lovely. So normal coat the blade, give myself surges, and I'm going to use setup because I'm going to be attacking with an edge, so I can discount my abilities. Sure, lovely. This needs to not do that. I'll use one surge here for damage purposes.
Oh, nice. Oh, no.
Yep. 2-2. What's its reason score?
Which one, the voiceless talker?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can assume way higher than 2.
+4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then. So that's damage. I get 1 back from the thingy, so I'm down to 1. Thank you. And then I shall just make space for Val if he comes through. And that'll be it.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay. Well, now it's a target-rich environment here for these mind killers. Adam, are you sure you didn't want to move closer to them? Just like a couple more squares, but like just go the opposite direction of the teleport, the portal. You know, just kind of move closer to them, just a little bit.
No, I'm pretty certain that I'm chilling right here. I'm
Okay,
hanging
you
out.
didn't want to do me a solid then. Okay, that's yeah.
No. This is a tactical game. I'm against you.
I understand.
Tactical game, more like.
Ooh, that's worse than the bonus action comment earlier. That was
Tactical
yikes.
game. Draw Steel coming to you in May. Go ahead and pre-order now.
What if that was the catchphrase? Is like fantasy, cinematic, tactical.
All this and more in Draw Steel.
This summer, coming to a game store near you.
Okay.
So
I will go. Okay. So I will go through the portal. And I'm just going to go like... You just pop me here, Cameron. There will be no movement to get me there. And then I'll probably move down to like... Yeah, hang on. They're 1 up, aren't they? So they can technically... So I'll have to disengage.
Or you could take the free strikes, you know.
No, I'll just go down here for now. And then I might do my 3 cost, which is a 3 cube within 14 squares. And I'll get these 3. And so this is going to do psychic damage. Ah.
Oof.
Okay. Well, I'll take 2 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Let me guess. Do they have immunity too?
Oh, they have so much more than that.
Okay.
I'm
So it doesn't
sorry.
do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I looked. It was
yeah,
weird.
psychic.
Yeah, now we know.
Yeah. Did you? What does this look like as you fail miserably?
I think it just so I'd like open like this rift into the void, and this like these almost invisible purple, like just barely on the spectrum, tendrils like come out and like grasp around these brains and then just kind of recoil and then go back through the void.
Renee, don't say it. Renee.
Yeah.
Renee, I see you typing. Listen, don't say it.
I meant visible spectrum. No. Yeah.
And she's still typing.
You can't stop her.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Pop off, queen. Yep. Yep. Pop off.
8 attack. Could I give Adam a something to a target adjacent to him? Is that what that does?
You had to be adjacent to the creature you're giving the. You had to be adjacent to the target.
Oh,
But I don't
adjacent
think
to
it'd be
me. Okay, choose an enemy adjacent to me, and that will give
Yeah.
him an edge against it. All right, well, I might just
Yeah.
do that against one of these guys that's next to me.
Okay.
Well, yeah. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Yeah, as you lash out at all these ones, you notice that the one closer to you, to the left of you, or actually the one that you 8 attack, it looks at you and it has these strange, like, dwarven eyes.
Oh, these were people. These were people.
And your turn again. I think it's up to Djevel.
Djevel.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
the hell?
I'm praying too, by the way.
Okay. Why are you all the way over there? You're so far away from the action. What
Just
happened?
the way I like it.
Come on, get in here.
Yeah, come on.
It's
All right.
fun.
The goo's fine.
Get over here.
Come on in. The water's fine.
I get an additional 3
Oh.
piety.
And a domain effect, right? Behind you, Djevel, you hear something splash in the water, and for a split second you see what appears to be a very lumpy tentacle that is gestating, as if some sort of like intestine digesting something. It's only for a second, though.
No. Let's see. Well, Mazchna, you get, let's see, 3 times my intuition. So you get 9 temporary stamina.
Whoa.
As I use my protection domain effect.
How do I do that? Is it just a little 2 dashes right here? Is that it? It is.
Yeah, the 2 dashes. Yep.
Very intuitive.
So I just shout, "Du är beskyttet." Is there anyone that actually wants healing?
I'll take healing. I mean, I won't say no to it.
I might as well. I get it for free.
I mean,
They're gonna need it.
none of us are really down 1 recovery's worth of stamina yet.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, no, you best not. Best not. Yeah. Don't heal him. There's no need.
I'll take the healing.
Be fine. Be fine.
Now we're fine. We gotta be efficient. I'm the one with the wings.
If you want healing, Marcus, you'll have it.
Yay.
So I'm using my healing grace, and you get to spend 1 recovery. I assume that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
And that gives me 2 stamina. Nice.
Oh,
Then-
nice. You heal from you healing people?
Yeah, when someone regains stamina near to me, I get a bit of stamina.
Oh, that's cool.
No, sorry, piety. I mean.
Oh,
Sorry.
got you.
Let's see. I kind of have to spend some piety because I'm gonna run. The cup is floweth over. Let's see.
The cup is full of what is it?
The cup runneth over.
The cup runneth over with goo.
For the cuppeth runneth overeth For it, the cup and runneth over it.
What were we saying about American public education? Ah, that's right. It sucks.
I'm gonna
You touch the bone, you're gonna have a vision.
That's what I said last night.
See the rainbow.
Is that the bone?
It's the rainbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see it. Bye. Bye. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it, Cameron.
And I call down the thunder. La de Tourna. Oh, come on. Could have gotten something
Still
better.
pretty good though, right? It's gotta be good.
Mhm. Oh, but we get to push them.
Well, he's got stability too.
You may push the
that one.
targets 0 squares. Nice.
Yeah.
Skip. You may push the target 2 squares. Okay. Can I push it there and have it take?
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Oh,
took some
push it.
damage.
And that's me.
Nice. Yeah, you nearly kill one of these floating brains, and just it's barely clinging to life, and you see that it's bleeding the goo.
Ugh.
Hmm.
All right, who wants to go first at the top of this round? I don't really have much I can do.
Same. I could inflict a bleed, but I don't know how useful that is.
I think any conditions
Right.
we can put onto the big guy are going to be useful.
Yeah, my only condition ability is for slowed, and it's reason based. So, and here's a reason of 4. So, yeah.
Do we know?
So the only way I could do that is if I had a tier 3, and someone, if I had tier 3 and surges, and I could increase the potency.
Yeah.
I am fine with going later because I want to get damage some.
Yeah, well, I would like someone to take a creature, like a creature takes damage that's typed. Because if someone does, then I'll have enough essence by the start of my turn to use a 5 cost.
I can do that. My
Okay.
coat the blade lets me deal poison damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want? Okay. I can try to slow the big guy with my hamstring shot.
Yeah, Cameron can't do saving throws, so that's really powerful.
True.
I'll go. Yeah. Let's. Okay. So I have 7 focus right now. Yeah. I'll just I'll stay where I am because he's not adjacent to me since he's 3 in the air. So I'll be able to just shoot him. Do this. Come on.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a
Nice.
good one. That's a good one.
All right. What's his agility?
Agility is fucking high now,
for
isn't it?
being I've just moved it up. Yeah, so for being a bunch of squid tentacles, he doesn't seem very agile. What number does he have to beat?
3.
4? 3?
Okay. Yeah, his agility is -1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. And in that case, do y'all mind if I
Oh,
spend a
wait a minute,
token
wait a
to
minute. I
give
was-
myself some surges? Oh,
Sorry, hold on.
Oh.
I was looking at your character sheet. His agility is +3.
okay. So I'll spend a hero token, give myself some surges, and bump that to 4.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Slow. Yeah. So I just look up at him, try to analyze his alien anatomy, see where his ACL is.
He kind of blushes
then-
that you're checking him out.
All right, whatever, weirdo.
Never play football again.
Damn.
All right, and then I will do the tried and true. This is what we planned for. Who would like to go next?
You can pick 2, right?
Yep.
Maybe Marcus and Adam?
Not I.
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
Marcus loves pain.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
wanna
okay.
get paid.
Well, I can go. if someone does damage first. Actually, so Adam, you said you could do poison damage? Yeah. So you're probably better to go so that I can use my 5 cost if you wanted to pick me. Otherwise, Djevel, if you've got something you can do.
I can try to give the squid face damage weakness.
Oh, yeah.
What's the stat that's based off of?
Might.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, maybe that's better.
All right. So who am I targeting?
I think,
Djevel and Adam.
and Djevel. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I just need to move. Do. Yeah, 10 squares, baby.
Cool.
And then so that was 2 squares of my movement, but now I'm adjacent to this little brain dude. So I'll stay put. Yeah. In my turn.
And then it should be Adam and Djevel going. Yeah.
Ja.
Adam, want to go first?
Sure. Let's get after it. Just as a final check, we still want to deal as many conditions to this voiceless, right? Not clear out any of the minions.
I'm
Dogpile.
I'm not worried about the minions right now.
Cool. Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo.
Yeah, either focus damage or conditions.
Sounds good. Cameron, if you could be so kind as to teleport me back to the other spot.
Okay.
Thank you. And then I will move. He's 3 up. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh, interesting. When you step on the bone, you get this terrible feeling of dread and fear.
Oh God, my taxes are due. Fuck.
And you start to perspire, and for a second you swear that you're sweating goo.
Ew. My sweat is congealing. Disgusting.
You said weird, okay? You said you want it weirder.
Hey, it's not sweating. It's called glistening. Okay, and everyone
Glistening.
does it. All right.
Glistening.
Sometimes you
It's
glisten.
amazing.
Well, we have run into a bit of a oopsie. I do not have any ranged abilities that, or except for the setup, that go beyond it. Everything else is melee. So, we'll do a simple, what is it?
Range free strike.
Yeah, we'll go with the
How
blade
do you
first.
trigger? Yeah.
Just for it to happen, that's to go away, and we need to do 2 surges. I will convert this to poison damage because I've already coded the blade before.
Cool.
Huge.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good
18.
one. And what does it look like
And
as
so-
you wind him?
I'll just kind of like take that same identical alcohol flask and coat a hand crossbow. Just shoot him.
All right.
And then I shall step through and be teleported back to their spot.
Cheeky little guy.
That is my turn.
And
what you
we
got?
pray. Caval, lead me on. All right.
Caval, lead me home. Yeah.
Close.
I think you're making
let's
this
see.
up. I think you're making this up. I don't know.
Let's do Corruption's Curse on this dude. Måtte for alltid være forbanna.
Ooh, that's a 2
Are
and a
you
1 on the
kidding
die.
me?
That's a 2 and a 1 on the dice. On the D10.
Ooh,
Yikes.
Anyway, it should do 7 corruption damage.
Okay.
And might less than 1. And it becomes damage weakness 5.
You said
What's its
might
Yeah.
minus might what? Might 2?
Might less than 1.
Might?
Oh, its might is 0.
Nice. It worked out. Holy crap.
Damage
Against all
weakness
odds.
5. Oh god.
I'm gonna jump. Did I notice that Adam had like a freaky thing going when he stepped on the bone?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna jump over the bone. Yeah. Does anyone have any status effects they don't want? Except for the voiceless talker.
No, not at this stage.
No.
Negotiation with voiceless talker. Let's go. It's like, hey, I will give you a break if you stop fighting me.
I'm gonna jump back just to show how athletic I am, and I'm gonna end my turn there.
Marcus is like, whoa, he's so athletic. I didn't even know he was that athletic. That's crazy.
I have many hidden talents.
Blimey.
I raise my eyebrows suggestively.
No, he's even hotter. This is illegal.
Suggestively? What?
I have many hidden talents.
You trying to come on to Marcus? What's happening here? What's going on?
Hey, I'm not picky.
Wow.
Professionalism, people.
Yeah,
Have a
professionalism.
job.
Come on. Okay. Everyone needs to take a cold shower.
I was a lowly citizen of Black Bottom in the Thieves Guild. He was a paladin, a holy censor, a church-going man.
A god botherer. And
He
bothered
saved my
me.
soul, so
Oh wow, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh
Now
wow. Okay, the first smut inspired by Draw Steel. Can we get it going? And should
It's
we
all
tell
open.
Matt Colville? Hey man, just want to say Draw Steel's been amazing. I've renewed my smut account on like 3 different websites. Thank you so much for this amazing storytelling device.
I can't use that. I can't put that out in the outtakes. Oh no.
I'm
So-
sorry.
That all makes this next ability much hornier. It is called Psionic Intrusion, and it's going to be 2
No.
creatures because he likes to play. It's going to be
Sorry.
What is happening here?
it's going to be Marcus and Mazchna and the voiceless talker, all getting up in those tentacles. Ooh, that was gonna be better. That was gonna be a 9 and a 5, but okay. 16 psychic damage. Not reflex. The other one, reason.
Reason.
3.
Reason.
Slewed. Save in.
Reason. Not slowed.
There we go.
Thanks for the rage, Buckaroo.
Oh, you're welcome.
What does that look like?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Using my own questions against me. Yeah, he reaches out and he grabs onto your heads, and for a moment, it feels like your heads are going to implode. He's just going to crush them like a soda can. And in fact, that's exactly what happens. To your perspective, like in your perspective, everyone else it looks like they get a really bad headache, but he actually projects this feeling of your head getting crushed.
Get this thing off of me!
He's in trouble. He doesn't like being there. So what he's gonna do? Djevel, do you like being with your friends?
That's a very leading question.
Oh no, well, I didn't know that was leading. Okay, I'm just asking if you like being with your friends. That's weird.
I mean, first of all, you assume friends, but okay, let's just move.
We're more than friends. We're much more than friends at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know stuff about each other.
So you're gonna be teleported.
Oh no. I like staying with my friends.
What?
You
swap
little
places.
loser.
He
You-
uses his maneuver, Carpe quadratum.
Don't hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm. It's this
Let me
one.
see how it's spelled.
That one. And
Yeah. Carpe quadratum.
quadratum. That's the one.
Quadratum.
And he swaps places with Djevel, and then plops down right there.
at the end of his
I
turn.
wasn't aware we're getting this close already, Marcus.
He's still hovering on the ground. And then that is his turn. Oh, no.
Okay, we won.
Hold on.
Hmm.
Hold on.
He's going to do another villain action.
He's going to roll some dice. He's got a saving throw
Yeah.
against the slowed.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Ooh, actually, I don't know that he could have done that. He's slowed. He couldn't have used that maneuver. So I will swap you. I'll swap you back whenever I'm done with this roll. Sorry.
Oh, it's a
Is
teleport,
he-
though, right?
It's a maneuver to do
Yeah.
the teleport. So
Yeah.
he can do
Oh,
either an
he's-
action or a maneuver, correct?
No,
Because of his status.
He's slowed, not dazed, is he?
Oh, okay. Never
Slowed
mind.
is
Slowed.
moving 2 squares.
Gotcha. Well, then
But-
then
Oh,
it was
now
completely.
he's not slowed anymore.
Now
But
he's
he can't
not slowed.
teleport further. Or no, it's a maneuver. Sorry. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was a special
so,
maneuver.
Marcus, did you want to go? You've been
Yeah,
damaged?
I think I'll go.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
wanted to
Point
kind
of
of
order.
attack him, but
Mm-hmm.
that's okay.
He also has to save against the damage weakness.
Oh my
Oh, that's
god,
right.
I keep
Oh, yeah.
killing it.
I got you.
Keep killing it with these rage
No,
rolls.
come on.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is he the fucking Kool-Aid guy?
Yeah, he is.
Hey, where do you think Kool-Aid Man gets his Kool-Aid from?
It's the
he gets it from
goo.
it's goo. So I can
For
only move.
Mazchna Man's. Oh yeah.
My speed is halved. Right.
No,
Oh,
your speed
it's
is
2.
2.
Oh,
tooltip
that's what's
is
slow-
wrong.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shoot. I think I'll just move one forward right here. No.
nice.
This is tricky.
Hmm.
I can move 2. I'm gonna take the free strike from
Ooh.
that little guy down there.
He's a little guy.
He bites you.
Just a little
yeah,
guy.
He's just a little guy.
Right.
He
I
clicks
say.
and clacks at you and stabs at you. And he says, I used to be a person.
I can
At this
speak.
point, oh my god, that's horrible. Marcus is freaked out by this. Is gonna be like, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna stop whoever's doing this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he's going to use his Phalanx Breaker attack on the 3 that are next to him. 1, 2, 3. He's swinging wildly with his tail and his hook swords. And you know what? I will go ahead and have these haven't been damaged yet, right?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and
They have been damaged, yeah.
I have.
Oh yeah.
okay. Well, I'm
Oh,
still gonna
yeah.
spin my
By what?
surges to buff my
Uh,
damage.
Djevel.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Let's see here. Come on.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I'll take it.
I can give you.
Oh, whoa.
Wow. Or not.
Oh, that's awesome. So like
remove them
as
all.
I'm leaving from this person's area, my tail just slashes backwards at
Oh
them.
no.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it stabs at you. I used to be a person, and now I'm nothing.
Oh, buddy.
You
Oh
weren't,
boy,
you weren't
do
a
I
person
hope I
anymore. You're a floating brain.
I think that's just gonna be my turn. Is just slicing through those guys, and yeah, I'm winded. I'm breathing heavily, and I'll pass. My turn.
Do you have any more?
Save, I got a
movement?
save versus throw,
Ooh.
or a saving throw versus being slowed. So I'm gonna roll that, and I just gotta get above a 5.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 5. Damn, 5. Sorry. Yep.
Come on.
Oh, and it was on the
that
10.
10.
It
It
was
was
on the
right on
10.
that 10.
It was
Okay.
on the
All
10.
right.
No,
That's fair.
bad. Okay.
All right.
That's good for me. All right, Val. Prepare to die.
Well, you
Hey.
can't actually only target me because Adam's in range.
Oh, yeah. They don't seem to care about Adam. He's the chosen one. These
Come at me.
mind killers are gonna kill some minds. They're gonna be latching onto you, Val. Latching onto you and trying to, well, I guess procreate. They're trying to, get another brain out of this.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Consent is important.
You all like it, you know it.
Mm.
What?
Crit, that's a 9 on the
There
10.
we
That's a
go.
crit, baby. Oh.
Wow. All right. See ya.
What's that gonna be?
That's a spicy one. That's a spicy one.
Huge.
Mm.
Huge.
Take that.
What happened to me?
They latch onto you and they start to. One of them gets on your ear, one of them gets on the other ear, and they start to like suck out your brain from your skull.
Oh.
The other one's like on top of your head and trying to unscrew your skull. Yeah.
Ugh.
And then they're gonna do
Have
it
you ever
all
had
over
those
again.
little like?
Yeah, well, they can't yet, because I'll take damage from a creature and I can use my trigger.
Oh, how dare you?
So I'm going to curse the attack for daring to do me harm. I'll do 1d10 plus my level, psychic damage.
nice.
So that will be
Nice.
12 psychic damage.
Whoa.
I know they've got immunity something, but
Oh, psychic damage, you said?
What?
yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Should kill these
Yeah, I
two
think
of
they're
them.
Gotcha.
completely immune.
They're completely immune?
No, they only
No.
took half damage. And yeah, so now they're gonna suck your brain more.
Have you ever had those like wiry things that you can like put on the back of your head that feels all tingly and it's supposed to be like a scalp massager?
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
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 I
They
do.
feel
Yeah.
they feel
That's a good
so like they like feel horrible. That's what I imagine it feels like to have one of these things trying to take your brain out.
Another 11 damage to you as they again start to crawl all over your head and you know they're trying to suck your brain out.
Ah,
It's covered in buzz droids.
Oh yeah, yeah.
okay.
Covered in
Now
buzz
it's my
droids.
turn.
Love it. Yeah, now it's your turn, Val.
Okay.
You need to get revenge.
Ooh. We're gonna light down
Yeah.
the old stamina.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I might use Translated Through Flame on Adam and just teleport him here, which will do fire damage to these guys, to everyone adjacent.
Yeah.
Is that okay, Adam?
Please.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my
Send me
maneuver
fire.
first to catch breath. Where am I?
Translated through flame.
Catch breath. Give me some health back. And then I'm going to, translate it through flame. And then cast and
Blam.
roll dice. I don't know if this will work, hopefully. It doesn't have any targets. 5 fire damage. Okay, that didn't work.
You took damage.
Yeah, I didn't
So
take damage
undo.
then.
I think you did take damage.
Oh.
Weird.
Weird.
Yeah, I was on 26
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. You
Okay.
took 2 fire damage because you.
So
had
I'm not going to
immunity.
troubleshoot this right now, but they should all take 5 fire damage.
So how do you kill? How do you kill them all?
Nice.
Well, basically, I like go, Adam, get over here. And I just like pull him through this void portal, and then when he comes through, there's just like this explosive fireball that catches them all, but rolls harmlessly over me. I have this like little like purpley shimmery shield that appears over me as it does it. Sorry, that was done my maneuver. I hadn't moved, and I probably, now that we've cleared those out, I probably would have just gone through the teleporter and then maybe gone to over here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I can go next and give us another. This is what we planned for.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, don't give it to me. I'm going to use hesitation as weakness.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, let's hamstring shot. They gotta replay the mark. All right, hamstring shot. Hope to slow him again. Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Anyway, I will do. This is what we planned for. Who would like to go?
I could go, and then maybe.
Could also go. I can heal and fix some
Alright.
conditions.
Yeah, it'd probably
Gotcha.
good to remove slowed from Marcus. Okay.
Alright, and I will fly over
Now,
this way.
yeah. Now, Djevel, Are you going to be doing damage as well?
If I can.
Yeah, and can you do typed damage?
Yes.
Yeah,
We're
okay, cool.
asking
That'll give
everything
me-
of you. It's like, Djevel, hey, so heal me and do type damage.
No, it's all good.
And...
I'll get you to go first then before me, because that'll give me enough essence to use an ability. Who goes first?
On a scale from 1 to let's say 172, how rough is this guy looking?
Pretty rough.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a very
You didn't
specific
answer the
number.
question. You didn't answer the question.
Pretty rough.
Right, and he is no longer flying, or he's like low, right? So I can
He's
get up to
he's
him.
on he's on the ground basically.
Right,
Hovering
I
just
will
above the
then
ground.
go. Yeah. So if I'll go then. And come up, and I'll just use Grasp of Beyond. Although technically I could do that from there because it's got the magic keyword. Even though it's melee, it's got the magic keyword, and I have stuff that increases my distance on magic keyword things.
Teleporty bullshit.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, and the way that it looks like is like a little portal opens and my hand comes through, and then basically like grabs onto his throat, and I absorb the life energy of another creature and use it to teleport. So I'm going to cast it on him, and I have an edge from the mark. It'll be corruption.
Okay.
Yeah. And that'll be a 12 corruption damage. And that'll give me some essence back, which is great. But I can't use another action. Yep.
I'll go ahead and dump one focus and my triggered action to do an extra 12 damage to that.
An extra 12 damage?
Oh,
Yeah, from two
and
surges
actually
then,
make it an extra 15 damage because I could have put a surge on that and I didn't, and I want to.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, it's an extra 15 damage.
So as you're doing that, I'm just like, no, you gotta pull like this.
And I go like this.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
And that also allows me to teleport.
Of course it does.
3
Of course.
squares. So where do I want to go?
Closer to him.
Might just go 1, 2. I'll just go 2 here squares and go here.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn. Sorry. Now it's Djevel.
Yes. There we go.
Oh.
And I'll be praying to. Sure, 2.
I like the idea that you're praying and you're always kind of waiting for the damage, you know.
Damage, yeah.
All right, so.
Oh, hang on. I
let's-
didn't spend my maneuver, did I? I would have healed my recovery.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Cool.
Oh man, I was supposed to heal you. All right. Let's use Healing Grace first on Marcus. You can end one effect that is ended by saving throw or end of turn.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll stand back up and I'll look at you and say, Tusentuk.
Nice. Mazchna,
Yeah.
how many recoveries?
Oh, I'm fine because I think I'm probably just gonna spend hero tokens the heal up after this.
Oh man.
I think
Sure,
that misses out on his piety.
Yeah, I mean, I've got more piety than I know
cup.
what to do with.
The cup,
Okay.
yeah. We know, with the cup.
Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna. Is that my most powerful thing? I think so. Yeah, we're gonna use the 7 cost one. I shoot out a beam of energy that connects the squid face and one ally within distance. Yeah, it's just gonna be Mazchna, but you don't have to. You can spend a recovery, but you don't have to.
I'm good.
If you don't want to, I'm not gonna force you.
Do it.
Spend it.
I mean, you're gonna have to spend it eventually.
Yeah.
Take off Dalmeen.
Tier 2.
And yeah, one ally within distance can spend any number of recoveries, no action required.
Dang.
So Mazchna, you're free to spend recoveries if you want to. If not, that's all good. And I'm gonna do a little jump over here, just to show how athletic I am.
Nice, nice. The voiceless talker's like, oh my god, he's very athletic.
And then you got hesitation is weakness.
We are going to murder.
Woo!
Hey.
Ooh, nice roll.
Murder. All right. I'm gonna teleport over. I'm assuming that elevation is correct. He's on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Neat. That he is going to receive the most staggering of blows after I coat the blade for some extra surges. Oopsies. Not 23 surges. Good God.
Remember, folks, to coat your blade before doing battle.
Always coat your blades.
Always.
Before you sign
always.
it.
Yep.
Before, what's the ability called? What's the ability called?
ABC. Always be coating.
Always.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. All right. Melee. We shall.
Remember to
remove
coat
that.
the blade before you perform a staggering blow.
Exactly. All right. If this thing does not.
That's what I said,
I'm gonna-
Cameron. You can't just say the same thing.
Sorry.
You
can
editing
say it, you can
out
say it
my
louder,
joke.
you can- yeah.
Yeah.
Make it his own.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
I'm going to use one surge for damage and then the other two to up the potency. So
22
it's
damage. Wow.
22
Okay.
damage. And my.
Okay, yeah, well, I have a question
Oh.
for you.
Oh my god.
I got
How
a
do you
quick
wanna do
question.
this?
Yeah, I got a quick question. How do you kill him?
I'm gonna take out some of the packed away onigiri that I have and a little bit of rice balls. I'm just gonna cut off a couple of his tentacles and kind of like spread them over top of him and start chewing away.
Oh dang, that's fucked up. Okay, yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah. He starts
It
to.
goes shockingly well with the scotch that I have.
What? Hey, what class are
latches.
you again, Adam? Are you?
Technically, I'm a shadow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He latches on with all of the tentacles, and you see the crystal around his brow line glows bright, and then cracks open, and his entire head cracks open, and they reveal a bunch of jagged teeth underneath, and it is going to munch, like literally eat your entire head, but then you are able to kill it just in time.
And
Please.
snack.
I'm saving myself for a special someone. Don't do that.
And it dies.
Yay! We did it.
Whew.
There's still the goo. Gotta watch out for the goo.
No, yeah, we gotta watch out for the good, but at least we killed the talker.
The face floats over to you, Adam, and says,
You bested it in combat. We knew you were the chosen one. Follow me.
Oh God.
Wait, hang on, everybody. Just give me a second.
I offer my. I think this will be tequila this time. I'll offer my tequila flask.
No, I've already drunk enough. Listen.
Yes, please.
I saw something earlier. I need to tell you. I had another vision.
Okay.
There was when I went over here and I touched this bone, I had a vision of chasing after a dwarf in this place. There wasn't any goo, but I could tell it's the same place. I was chasing after him, and he was bloodied and chugging some antidotes and potions. It looks like trying to keep himself alive. And then when I finally caught up to him, I don't know. I latched onto him like I was attacking him, and I was like absorbing his memories, like everything that he knew. Like I was seeing his life flash before my eyes. I don't know. For a second, I thought that I enjoyed it.
Ugh.
Like, it felt exhilarating. I don't know what's going on, but I'd imagine that any of the dwarfs that came down here, I think I know what happened to them. I think that was their fate.
The mind killers, or the brain things, they appeared to have the eyes of dwarves. Maybe you saw what happened to them before they became those things.
Can I look at one of the mind killer corpses around me?
Sure, if you're brave enough.
Yeah, I'll look at it and see, like, do I notice the, like, dwarvish, like, sentient eyes?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely dwarven eyes, and they look very sad.
This kind of grabs his mouth and kind of swallows. This is terrifying. I know that I'm new to this whole thing, but this is way worse than any of the work that I ever did with the guild. This is... Who would do such a thing?
I don't know,
think
but
I'm
we
gonna be
should find
sick.
out and put an end to it.
Agreed.
All right. Well, it seems like you're going to get taken to the source, Adam. By the way,
Seems
how many
like-
victories did we get for that?
Oh, yeah, you get 2 victories for that.
Ooh.
Cool. On 4.
And you want to end on a cliffhanger real quick?
Yeah.
We have to end on a cliffhanger.
Next week in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, you are led. So this... You see over here? This big bone here?
Yes.
Yeah, the tentacles coming out of that bone, split the bone in half, and it leads you down another corridor. The face your tour guide leads you down, and leads you into this giant chamber. Adam, you get the sense that that voice you've been hearing is very, very close.
Oh God.
And as you step into this chamber, you see something really, really, really weird.